Last kick of the game. Hey, right, get your head on this, man. You know what? Champions League, anything happens, bro. Saka. Well, it's the end of the Champions League journey. Boys, get up. Get up. I don't want to see anyone on the floor and all that. Get up. First thing, go applaud the fans that made the journey. Get up, man. You feeling sorry for yourselves. Should have been feeling sorry for ourselves in 180 minutes of football. Credit to Bayern Munich. They're showing what Bayern Munich are. People have a lot to say about Bayern Munich and their domestic form. They're still Bayern Munich. It's still a big club for us. It's all a learning curve, isn't it? We shot ourselves in the foot in a couple of different ways across the two legs. I still think we need to buy a couple of things in the market. We can be proud of our debut season since we've returned, but it's the levels. We don't have the individual brilliance. We don't have a potent striker. We don't have that number 8 to allow our attacking players to stay further forward. We've switched, the last 3 games, including now, we've switched off defensively. We've not controlled the fine margins like with Martinelli's effort. We haven't created a number of efforts. We've competed. We ain't been bulldozed. We ain't been blitzed. We ain't been embarrassed. Yeah, other fans are going to banter us and run jokes and yeah, Arsenal bottled it again and cool. That comes with the territory. It's something to build upon. Bro, look at this. What, man?
I'm actually not coming to give up.
So why are you calling me? Why are you calling me?
Man, relax. I ain't coming to give verbal, but like literally, what the fuck is going on with your team right now, bro? For real.
What are you talking about? We played Bayern Munich multiple times, winners of the Champions League. Thomas Tuchel's won the competition. Their players, the team is star-studded, and we've lost 3-1 on aggregate, 3-2 on aggregate. We can have nothing but pride in our performance.
Don't do that, Cody, because if it was me, you'd be getting on to me.
Nah, I wouldn't, man. I wouldn't.
No, but for real, like, what the fuck is up with Arsenal right now?
Mind the setback, major comeback, man. The road to success is never straight, man.
Oh my days, this is crazy.
You're acting. There's nothing crazy. We lost the game. What do you mean it's crazy?
2 on the bounce, bro.
What do you mean? So 2 comps. But I'm not gonna lie. You support Chelsea just because you want one little run now. You're doing too much.
Hey, I was saying cold Palmer. That's what I'm gonna say. About
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? I don't know him.
You know, you would have rather have him with Kai Havertz,
though. Kai's a good player, very adaptable,
he's been a decent player. So I'll give him that. I can't lie. He's actually shocked me.
Yeah. So what do you want to talk about, bro? Like
young football, isn't it?
What do you want to know, man?
Hey, man. All honesty, what's your predictions for the rest of the season, like Premier League wise?
You just got to keep fighting and working hard and praying to God, man. Being disciplined. See where you go.
But do you think you guys are going to win the league? That's what I want to know.
In many ways, if you're talking about winning the league in terms of obviously, being top of the table, I've never been one to look at the league table. You could say that we're in a mathematical fight with that.
I don't want these media trained answers, blood. I need the real shit. I need that nigga I went to school.
Hey, chill, love. I think in many ways, if you're looking at it under a different metric, we've already won the league. Players are improving. We come to envy Europe.
We think about it technically. We've done bits.
This is all part of the major minor setback, major comeback, man. This is all.
We've got a long way to go.
Nah, because you lot are racist and sold yourself to the devil. Spent $1 billion, mate. Hey, chill.
Hey, black lives do matter, though.
Not yours, you prick, man. Fuck off, man. Bayern Munich cannot win this competition. They've done nothing to me but what they've had to do. But to see Eric Dyer celebrating, they must not win this competition. I don't really care, because at least we can say we lost to the winners, but they must not win this competition. Saliba well below par today, kept charging forward and shoving, man. Jorginho, good first touch. Turned up in the second half. Martinelli just anonymous. Only Tommy Rice and Odegaard up to scratch. Tough week, man. Kai Havertz didn't even utilize himself, man. We gave a good account of ourselves, but we're not good enough for the Premier League champs. Need a striker, maybe an upgrade on our title to get us over the edge. As much as I love him, it's peak out here, man. It's peak out here, man. I don't need to talk to Rums about nothing, man. Nah, man, I'm never running from a phone call. I'm never running. Never hiding, front lining. We don't run. And plus, the amount of verbal I give people, look. Chat to your team. Well, I got my bro, girls are running bants respectfully. People that don't even watch football. I don't know how I feel. I can't say a sense of pride, but I don't think it's one where over the top, slag off every player, slag off the manager. I think we gave a good account of ourselves today and across the two legs. But at the same time, I always say, and I said at the start of this, I wanted no regrets. I wanted the team to push themselves to the limits. If Bayern Munich win, then Bayern Munich win. And I think we competed. We didn't get embarrassed. But I think if you were to ask those players, I think a lot of them played with a handbrake. I think a lot of them could have done more. I think a lot of it is down to, I think, there's many things we can improve domestically and obviously in this competition. But I think we're at a point now where, in terms of challenging for a league title, being in the mix, and I mean, this is the first year under Mikel Arteta and our first year back in the champs. It feels like a lot of players in the roles they have, just unfortunately, they could have other roles here, but they just can't fill the boots they're in. I feel there's not enough of a plan B. When plan A works, it's great. There's not enough of a plan B. I think a bit of it is the experience and the growing pains that the manager and the players have to go to. And I think a lot of these players, it's not even that they're not good enough. It's just in the roles you're playing in the collective squad, a lot of you cannot get us there. You ain't got that certain mentality monster sort of thing. You ain't got that scope of individual brilliance. We haven't got that collective siege mentality. And again, I think a lot of it is also down to transfers, because it's another game where, when you look at it really and truly, it's another game against a big team where what have we really done through central areas? Half of our chances have just come through wide areas. The massive damage we did was obviously switch off from the cross. You know, Martinelli's not following his runner. Declan Rice, Tomiyasu, somebody else who I can't mention is there, making issues. I feel there was some minor errors at times, giving the ball away cheaply and stuff collectively a lot across the whole team. But generally, they did all right. It's fine margins, man. The last 3 games are a bit difficult to take because the 2 against Bayern now and obviously against Aston Villa. You can't just look at football in a white and black sense, but Trossard against Aston Villa, Martinelli today, Benjamin White, obviously against Bayern. And there's been a number of occasions where, even though we're sharing the goals out and doing what we're doing this season, you need cold-hearted killers. You need someone with a bit of stardust. You need someone that's going to just lift this team on the shoulders and say, this is a me show. We ain't got that right now. We ain't got that. As much as it's about tactics and stuff, psychologically, I think we coped, but we didn't truly believe. And we ain't got them individual moments of brilliance, man. Now, I'm not saying Mikel Arteta out. If you can find someone that does what Mikel Arteta does to a better level, then by all means get it done. If you can find a Pep Guardiola, get it done. It is what it is. It's like, I love Bukayo Saka. If there's a better right winger out there and they want to sign for Arsenal, they make us better, get it done. But Arteta out as well, to me, this is the first time to be honest with you, this is probably the first time in Mikel Arteta's Arsenal career for me where I'm disappointed of certain elements of our European campaign, but it's not been embarrassing. Terrible White was watching his man. He just let Kimmich run through on goal. Excuse my French, but that corner was pathetic, and that last free kick, can't wait for a proper striker. Horrible, man. It's all fun and games being, mentality monsters when we're winning. Lack of composure, man. 3-ish goals conceded. 5 terrible goals conceded in the last 3 games. So there are some positives to take. There's some L's we've got to eat. And then, that's where we're at with it. T-Bones, I haven't seen you for time. You're shameless. Enjoy your night, Chris, man. Jorginho, Havertz, Tomiyasu ain't it. To be fair, I think Tomiyasu, obviously everyone let themselves down. I think Tomiyasu is one of our better players. Obviously Martinelli's had a hand in maybe not scoring and whatever. I thought he was better. I thought Declan Rice played within his limitations as much as he could. I think the same with Odegaard. Don't think we found Saka enough, but Saka was shit. Havertz, shit. Anonymous. Jorginho, quite limited. Good at certain aspects, but again, like I said, certain men have gone to the limitations. Like, cool, I see Jesus do some Brazilian things and get a yellow. Him, Trossard, but nothing off the bench. Eddie and Nketiah, the game's already done. Don't know where that one come from. And yeah, man, yeah, man. It is what it is, isn't it? Like, we go 3 to 4 seasons to get all these players you talk about, DG, but instead Arteta has faith in some kids. To be fair, I can retain faith in what we're doing, but you just need some more stardust, and it all depends. Clearly, the club are on this. If we can win a Premier or a Champs and the football gods shine on us, great. But we prefer to do this development thing. Winning, I do think we're a classy club. I do think we want nothing less than 100%. But, and again, it's no shame in this. We're not Bayern Munich. We're not Real Madrid. Beyond the obvious, forget the clubs and the stature. It's not winning is the only thing. It's nice to win. We ain't at that level yet. Yeah, Saka can play with injuries and all of that, but you were shit today, man. Like, you were shit today, man. Like, it's okay. Saka's my guy. You too shit. Lacazette and Aubameyang, Stardust, boy, I don't know. Don't worry, guys. We haven't won anything for 4 years. We won something in August, but we should be proud of this team. Enough is enough. I'm getting sick and tired. Arteta, you did your best, but it's time to look for a winning manager. I'm not saying this to just keep Mikel Arteta, because I've said I like Mikel Arteta, but if there was the new Pep Guardiola or whatever on the scene, or someone that could give us more guarantees of navigating these kind of crunch time moments, by all means, get it done. But who's going to come in? Big up Conte and all these guys, but I'm tired of hearing get Jose, get Conte, get this, get that, get this. It's not going to happen, is it? So, come on. It's wild, man. Havertz should have come off time ago. Play with the same players. The players are tired. That's how Arteta said we've got one of the finished squads in the league many months ago, and I've mentioned it every time since. So when you can't really play what should be on paper your best central midfielder in Partey because he's clearly not fit, when you're relying on Tomiyasu, who can't give you 90 minutes, not that he was bad, you're in issues. And you probably are running the Benjamin Whites, the Sakas, all these guys into the quote-unquote red zone. But it is what it is, man. Like, there's too many hot and cold players. It's the same thing I say with the Premier League. I'm not criticizing none of these players beyond healthy criticism. How many guys can you bet on are going to be fit for the majority of the 38 games and there's a higher level of performance? There's not many. Saka's got 30 goal assist, goal contributions. So people can say what they want. He does that. I think Declan Rice is one of them. I think Odegaard's one of them. Showing his age in moments like this. What Saliba and Gabriel, one of them. Benjamin White got twisted up 1-2 times. He's one of them. And there's probably a couple of others. Other than that, for a 20-man squad, you're searching. It is what it is, man. We're going to just keep doing the same old stupid things again and again and again. It is what it is. Roms, stop doing the shameless thing. Stop doing the shameless thing.